For over a century, the Big Bang Theory has been the leading explanation for how the universe began. According to this model, the universe started as an infinitely dense point that exploded outward roughly 13.8 billion years ago, giving rise to time, space, matter, and energy. Everything, from stars and galaxies to planets and life itself, came into being after this singular moment. The universe has been expanding ever since. Scientists believe they had the math and the measurements to prove it. Cosmic background radiation, redshift of galaxies, and a consistent timeline of cosmic evolution. But now that framework is being challenged by the very telescope designed to confirm it. The James Webb Telescope, operating far beyond Earth's atmosphere, uses highly sensitive infrared sensors to observe the most distant objects in space, essentially peering back in time. The farther away something is, the longer its light takes to reach us. So when the telescope captures images of galaxies billions of light years away, it's literally seeing what the universe looked like billions of years ago, close to the very beginning. In its deep field scans, the telescope detected something that simply shouldn't exist according to our current models. Fully formed, mature galaxies appearing just a few hundred million years after the supposed birth of the universe. Not just one or two, but more than 750 of them. These galaxies have complex structures, massive sizes, and in many cases, properties that defy conventional logic. Some are as large as the Milky Way. Others appear to have black holes at their centers. In cosmological terms, it's like finding a skyscraper in the middle of a forest that was just planted. But it doesn't stop there. The most mind-bending detail is that some of these galaxies exhibit redshifts so extreme, they seem to exist beyond the edge of what we define as the observable universe. In other words, their light shouldn't even be visible to us. Not yet, not according to the rules we thought governed space and time. The implications of this are staggering. If these galaxies are real, then either the universe is much older than we thought, the laws of light and distance are misunderstood, or, and this is what has shaken scientists the most, the Big Bang Theory is incomplete or fundamentally flawed. This is where Michio Kaku enters the conversation. Known for his work in theoretical physics and string theory, Kaku has long been a defender of mainstream cosmology, but even he is now raising red flags. In a recent public statement, Kaku acknowledged that the James Webb findings present a serious challenge to our understanding of cosmic origins. He stated that either our instruments are lying to us, or we've made a massive miscalculation about the nature of the universe. According to Kaku, what the James Webb Telescope is showing us may be the tip of the iceberg, evidence of a universe far more complex and possibly infinite than the Big Bang model can describe. Other scientists are echoing these concerns. Some have proposed that we may be looking at evidence of a pre-Big Bang universe, a cosmic cycle where expansion and collapse have occurred multiple times. Others suggest that what we're seeing could be parallel universes bleeding into ours, or dimensional overlaps caused by phenomena we haven't yet discovered. While these ideas sound like science fiction, they're gaining traction simply because the standard model cannot explain what's being observed. What's especially intriguing is that this isn't the first time the Big Bang Theory has faced challenges. Over the decades, there have been gaps in the theory, such as the horizon problem, the flatness problem, and the matter-antimatter imbalance. Each time, new theoretical add-ons like inflation theory or dark energy were proposed to patch the holes. But this time, the cracks may be too deep to ignore. When physical evidence directly contradicts a theory's timeline and boundaries, the scientific method demands that we re-examine the foundation itself. Let's also consider the timing of this discovery. The James Webb Telescope is still in its early phase of data collection. If these anomalies are already showing up, it raises the question, what else will it find? And more importantly, are there forces trying to prevent this knowledge from reaching the public? There have already been rumors, unconfirmed but persistent, that portions of Webb's deep space data have been withheld or reclassified by NASA. Some insiders suggest that agencies are scrambling to make sense of the findings before they become public knowledge. This secrecy has only added fuel to the fire of conspiracy theories, claiming that world governments have known for years that the Big Bang model doesn't hold up. Now we must also ask the question, what does it mean for us here on Earth if the universe didn't begin with the Big Bang? Does this discovery affect our understanding of time, causality, or even reality itself? Philosophers and theologians are already weighing in, suggesting that a universe without a beginning might support ideas of infinity, timelessness, or an eternal cosmos. The debate is no longer confined to physics labs. It's spreading into every corner of human thought. There's also a possibility that the telescope is not detecting galaxies outside our universe, but that the very definition of the universe is too limited. Maybe the cosmos isn't a single bubble in a vacuum, but one of many, a multiverse. Some string theorists and quantum physicists have long suggested this, but now with real observational data, the theory gains unprecedented weight. If those 750 galaxies exist in a space beyond what we define as our universe, then by definition, our universe is not alone. It is part of something larger, more complex, possibly endless. The ripple effects on science education, research funding, and future exploration are massive. Space agencies may need to revise their missions. Physics textbooks might need rewriting. We could be on the verge of a new scientific revolution, one that redefines our place in the cosmos. But with that possibility also comes uncertainty, and for many scientists, that's both thrilling and terrifying. Even now, as the James Webb Telescope continues to scan the heavens, astronomers are working around the clock to validate the findings. New instruments and observatories are being proposed to confirm the data. Some are pushing for a second independent space telescope to verify what Webb has seen. But for now, the evidence stands. Over 750 mature, massive galaxies in regions and timeframes that should be empty. That alone is enough to rewrite the origin story of the universe. We are witnessing a pivotal moment in human history, a shift in understanding that comes once in a generation, perhaps once in a millennium. The universe has thrown us a curveball, and it's up to us to catch it, analyze it, and decide what it means for the future of science, philosophy, and civilization. Michio Kaku's warning is not just a critique, it's a wake-up call. The old models may no longer serve us, and it's time to look at the cosmos with fresh eyes and open minds. If you found this video as mind-blowing, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. We'll be following up with every new revelation from the James Webb Telescope and beyond. Stay curious, because the universe just got a whole lot stranger.